Hey YouTubers, how you doing today? Today we're going to be doing a Musselman cider. We're just going to be fermenting plain old apple cider. It's Musselman's. And we're not adding any sugar to it. We're just going to ferment whatever's in this. We'll probably get a 5.5% cider. I'm going to take a gravity reading and we'll see. So we need a gallon jug of Musselman cider. We also need some Star San or some other form of sanitation. Yeast nutrient, which you can get at any local homebrew supply store. They also have it online. Foil wrap. I think you can get this at the store. Lighter. Airlock. And a beaker and a hydrometer. But you can just take the gravity readings off of mine if you want because, I mean, it's Musselman's. It's going to be pretty consistent with the sugars. So the first thing we're going to do, get our sanitizer ready. A little word of advice here. Star San does ruin countertops. Like this countertop right here. Oh yeah. You need to make sure you wash all your countertops if you're using Star San because it will ruin them. It'll create little white spots on it. Just a little word of advice there. Okay, so we got our water ready. Now we're going to boom. And just a touch of sanitizer. It's only a bowl's worth, so, you know, quarter a teaspoon. And I've never really had a problem with bacterial infections. There we go. So now we'll go ahead and throw our airlock in there. Okay. So that's going to be sterile. All right. Now we are going to unhook our Musselman's juice and take a gravity reading. So boom. And I'm going to drop this here into the sanitizer, keep it sterile. Now I'm going to pour this into my beaker. See what our gravity's running at. Let's see what our gravity's running at. We are looking at right around 1050, I believe. Yep, right at 1050, so 5% alcohol. Remember, unlike beer, all of the sugars are going to be fermented in this. It's going to be 0 or very close to it. So yeah, you're looking at about 5%, maybe a hair over or under. Perfect for a cider. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put that cap back on there. We don't want any wild yeast getting in here. Now we're going to take a half a tablespoon of yeast nutrient. Take the cap off. We're going to get our half tablespoon of yeast nutrient here. And we're just going to dump it right in there. Okay? All right. Done with that. Put the top back on. A-do-do-do. Shake, shake, shake. Get that yeast nutrient dissolved. And also incorporate some oxygen into it to help the yeast during fermentation. Okay. Now, we're going to get some aluminum foil out. This is a cool trick that I've developed. We're going to cover up the top. Probably should have done that earlier. Take the foil, boom. Cover up the top so nothing gets in there. Now, what I do here, a lot of people are probably going to be freaking out about, but I think it works well. So, we're just going to dry this off. Light this son of a bitch up. Excuse my language. We'll get it nice and hot. We're just going to poke the airlock right through it. Oh God, and I'm probably being called every name in the book for doing this. But it brews fine cider, and there's no way any of this can get into your cider, so not that I know of. All right, and you poke this son of a bitch right through there, just like so. You can dump it back in the sanitizer. It cools it right down, and it does make an airlock seal, which is awesome. You can always use a gasket, too. I was doing that for a while. Now, since I dropped it in the sanitizer, I have an airlock seal here. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay? So, we're almost done here. Now, we just fill our airlock up. Make sure all this is sanitized. That's all ready to go. And we will open up our pack of Montrachet yeast. This is a very clean yeast. I like it. I like it a lot. And cut her open. I'm going to use about half this pack. There's no way you need to use the whole thing. And I'm going to use the rest of it for another batch later on. Just dump it right in there. Probably won't see this. Sorry. Just going to dump it in there. See that? And that should be plenty. Okay. Now we'll take our airlock and we will put that sucker right on there. Boom. There you go. There you have it. That is done. That is like 6 minutes later, I'm completed. You know, you don't have to take your gravity reading either if you don't want to. This is a very easy way of making cider. Cider is so easy. Oh, so is wine. I mean, obviously sanitation's important, but showing you what I did, it's, you know, you just have a little bowl of sanitizer and make sure you sanitize the stuff you're putting back on it, like the airlock and the top. This is also pasteurized, so you don't have to worry about any wild yeast getting in there. If you want to see a batch that's going, here, I'll just grab the batch and show you. This is it right here. Gotta be careful, not shake it up. Beautiful. Look at that. So now I have 2 gallons going, and this isn't the best cider to do. Fresh crushed grapes at your local orchard is the best stuff by far you can get. But I've tasted this batch, you know, before it's finished fermenting, and it's really good. So it's a step above the, you know, concentrate crap you get at the store. Well, my name's Ellie Mills. Thank you for watching. Cheers. I don't have a homebrew right now, so I'll drink this apple cider. Cheers.